Elizabeth with World's Cup of Joe, Awaken Your Soul. One of the things that sticks out to me so much about the beginning, prior to my awakening, after soul recognition, was the toxic energy that I carried within myself. I carried it around all day long. I would snap at those around me. I would constantly, I think it was just exuding from me, my toxic energy, and I didn't even realize it. So here I was living life day in, day out. Everyone around me was miserable. My kids, my person, everyone. And when my person finally left, one of the comments he made was that the house was toxic. And I know that was my energy. It was not my house, it was my energy, it was me. And now coming from a place where my energy is balanced and I am at a place of peace, I would say more than 90% of the time. That addictive energy has maybe popped up 2 times in the last 8 months, and it was quickly squashed because as soon as I felt it, I recognized it, and I never want to go back to that. I never want to go back to a place where those around me can sense that energy that I didn't even realize was so toxic that it was pouring out of me, that other people could feel it. And the way I know that other people can feel it is because I work with people who have the same addictive energy now, right? And I love them all. Soul loves them all. But when they're in mind, their energy is so strong that it comes through. It can come through in text messages. It can come through when I talk to them. It can come through sometimes when I'm not even talking to them. I could feel their energy. So my point is, this journey is about learning how to balance this addictive energy so that it's not coming out of you. There are different ways to balance this energy. Grounding is an amazing one. Pulling it back in. What does that mean? That means when you start thinking about your other self, pull it back in and try to change the subject in your own head. There are other ways to stop the energy from pushing out. The addictive energy wants to do. It wants to do. It wants to control. So for example, I know when I was in the throes of my addictive energy, I wanted to text message my person all the time or call my person. I always felt like we were leaving the conversation on a bad note, and I always wanted to smooth it over. I wanted to fix things, make things feel better. Why? Because I needed that little hit from him that everything was okay so that I could settle down, so that addictive energy could just calm itself. But that in itself is push. All of that was not balancing the energy, it was pushing out that energy. So when you get in the mindset, when the mind starts taking over and just wants to reach out, text, call, this and that, pull it back in. Maybe you need to write yourself, maybe you need a journal. Journaling as a third-party observer is an amazing grounding exercise because you can release some of that energy. Do it from a third party. What does that look like? That looks like when you write down your journal, the mind is triggered right now. The mind wants to text my person right now. And do it without judgment. The soul never judges. You want to be writing as if you are soul observing the writing. If you guys have any questions, this is what we do. We want to help you through this journey. We want to help you learn how to balance this energy because this connection is about the energy. That's what it always is. It's about your relationship with you and learning how to balance this energy so that you can feel good and not a one-off from that hit you get from your person, but that you can feel good from within every single day. You can feel good. If something happens, you know how to gain back. You know how to gain back control of the situation and be in a good place of mind. We love you guys. Once again, this is Elizabeth with World's Cup of Joe. Awaken your soul.